This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 19th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Rather complex weather forecast for today as moisture has increased, and you'll feel it when you step outside this morning. Those humidity levels are way up. But what about rain chances for today? Now, we'll see a decreasing trend in moisture by tomorrow and certainly for the weekend. And temperatures, unfortunately, will be returning to above average levels after somewhat of a reprieve today and tomorrow. All right, let's talk about it. The almanac from yesterday, 104 degrees the high, 85 for the low. Those normal highs finally below the century mark. And outside right now here at 7:30 a.m., cloudy skies in the valley, 86 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 68. Humidity 55%, winds light, barometer rising. Temperatures around the valley this morning, we are primarily in the lower to middle 80s out there, but it is air you can wear with dew points generally in the mid to upper 60s. Satellite picture shows plenty of clouds across central and eastern Arizona this morning in association with deep southerly flow, but those clouds may actually minimize our instability for showers and thunderstorms to develop later this afternoon and tonight. Radar right now does show some widely scattered showers across parts of Arizona, including getting close to the valley this morning. We've seen a few sprinkles, maybe some patchy light rain out there. Wouldn't even be surprised to hear a rumble of thunder someplace, but for the most part, rainfall is rather light at the moment. The watch warning map, we do have red flag warnings and high fire danger across much of the interior west. And here in Arizona, a flash flood watch in effect till 11 p.m. tonight for southeastern Arizona. Now, it does include the Southeast Valley, but much of the Phoenix metro area is actually not in this watch area. But that doesn't mean that we couldn't see some locally heavy rain this afternoon and tonight. Convective outlook for today, a marginal risk of severe storms over parts of the Corn Belt. Here in Arizona, we're in the greens, so scattered thunderstorms possible. Organized severe weather not anticipated, but one or two storms can become severe this afternoon. We might see that. Rainfall for the next 7 days from the WPC amounts around 1/4 of an inch here in the valley and maybe 1 to 2 inch amounts possible near the southern border of the state. Of course, your amounts will vary. Any isolated spot can certainly see more than what's depicted here. And let's go out to the models. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We start as always with the upper look where the pressure is 500 millibars. That's about 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. Here comes that trough, the access over Southern California by later this afternoon. High pressure to our east, deep southerly flow in place. Down at the surface. Oh yeah, mostly cloudy skies today. Now we're going to see a little bit of sun, and the more sun we see, that'll mean more instability. But I just think the clouds are going to be hung in there pretty good for much of the day today. Widely scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning, more scattered by this afternoon. The best upper dynamics will be concentrated, unfortunately, over much of southeast Arizona, the valley on the periphery of that. So we'll say a 50% chance of seeing storms in here today. Yes, it will be cooler, but it'll be very humid out there. Highs this afternoon, 93 to 96. Looking at some of the high-res models, this is the NAM, 3-kilometer NAM this afternoon at 2 o'clock. And it's got, again, the concentration of storms mostly to our south and east. Now, by later this afternoon, this is actually 8 p.m. this evening, it's got a band of showers and storms coming through, but in association with the access of the trough. But again, I think that the primary risk or the best chances of storms will be over the higher terrain and to our south and east. Certainly, we have a lot of moisture around. There's no question about that. Precipitable water values are somewhere between 1.7 and 2 inches, and that's really, really high, even for the monsoon season, let alone for middle to latter September. So, yeah, a lot of moisture, but unfortunately, the mid-levels of the atmosphere here over south central Arizona are just too warm. They're kind of stable, and that's sometimes what happens when we get these big, rapid influxes of tropical air. Here's the HRRR, another high-res model. This is, again, this afternoon at 2 o'clock. It's a little bit more robust, showing a slightly better concentration of showers and storms. So certainly we could see some rain today and maybe even a few thunderstorms, but I just don't think it's going to be as widespread or as organized as some of the previous models had suggested. As for tomorrow, we'll start the day out mostly in the 70s to near 80. Slight chance of showers and storms through the day. Again, mostly concentrated to our east, though. Highs 95 to 99. Friday, we'll see drier air coming in westerly flow as high pressure reestablishes itself across northern Mexico. High temperatures back to around 98 to 101. 99 to 102 on Saturday. 100 to 103 on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. Monday, we're mostly sunny. Highs 100 to 103. And really the same thing on Tuesday as we get locked into a pretty persistent dry pattern. Now, as we get out to a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 26th. The GFS now shows high pressure in control here across the west. An area of low pressure cut off well off the west coast, kind of a Rex block type pattern. But we'd be dry and highs above average between about 101 and 104. More or less about the same thing for Thursday, the 27th, and then here is the end of the forecast period. This is Friday, the 28th. Still looks warm and dry. High temperatures, upper 90s to about 102. Let's check the numbers through the period coming off of the GFS Ensemble. Highs more or less staying above average for the rest of the month and even into early October. You know, the normal high here in Phoenix on October the 1st is 94 degrees, so we would be above that if this is correct. I know I'm just the messenger, all right? Sorry. That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here by tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, suggestions, always encouraged as well. Be safe out there, and you guys have yourselves a great Wednesday.